Is there more going on with the death of Kyle Busch, the NASCAR driver, than what we're being told? Let's take a look. Now, before we investigate this situation, I just want to say condolences to the family, because death is never easy, especially at his age and for what his family's going through. So this is for investigative purposes only, but I want to be completely honest with you guys. Me personally, I do not believe you get to a level that this guy got to in any industry without being a part of the club. And when you look at the numbers and the stuff surrounding it, it gets even stranger. Now let's take a look at one of the last interviews he did and what he said in this interview. Now notice the date was on May 15th. For all my people that follow my page and know the 1-5, it's everywhere. They like to reverse it, they flip it, you'll see 5-1 or 1-5, Illuminati birthday. But you'll see it everywhere. People that follow me know what I'm talking about. But let's take a listen to what he says in this interview. Pay attention to the numbers, but also pay attention to what he says at the end.
You're limited in terms of the amount of starts you can make in the truck series, but I am wondering, by the time you get to the end of your career, is there maybe a set win total that you're looking to accomplish now that you've hit your 69th year tonight?
69. My wife's in California. I don't know. I don't have a number in mind. Obviously, the Xfinity number is pretty awesome, right? 102. So, once upon a time, I think my number in the Cup Series was wanting to eclipse Dale, and what is that, 75, 77?
76.
He's 76, right? So you needed 77. So somewhere in there would have been kind of what my goal was for the Cup Series. But take whatever you can get, man. You never know when the last one's going to be, so cherish them all. Trust.
It's very interesting that he pretty much mentioned death at the end of this by saying you never know when it'll be your last. But let's look into the numbers that he called out. He said the numbers of races were what? He said 77, 76, and then he also brought up 102, okay, and 75. And there's another number he brought up, which he said in the beginning, but I'm going to get to that in a second. So 102 is 3. People know the infinity of 3, why they use it all the time, the occult. So it's interesting that that's the number he's talking about, the races that he won. Was 102, I believe it was in the truck series. So there's your 3. Now 75, okay, is 3 again, because if you add 7 plus 5, you get 12. 1 plus 2 again, you get 3. Now if you notice, he said 77 and 76. The 6-7, people were yelling around 6-7, 6-7, because that's supposed to be their occultic number. It's in a sense mocking God. Now if you look deeper into that, I have videos I've made all about the 6-7 and what it represents. You'll have to go back and watch those videos. But he put the 2 7s together, which they use the 7 number all the time, and I'm going to show you. They use the 7 number all the time, but then he puts the 6-7 in there, which ultimately, what's 7 plus 6 is 13. Another huge Illuminati number that they use. But let's take a look, because he had mentioned Dale Earnhardt, that everybody wants to eclipse Dale Earnhardt. So let's take a look at Dale Earnhardt's numbers. So Dale Earnhardt won 76 NASCAR Cup Series races, which is what he had mentioned. But if you look at also championships are what? There you go, number 7 again. But also, in addition to 76 Cup Series wins, Earnhardt won how many? 21 Busch Series. And wow, it was the Busch Series. So 102, the 201 I showed you before, there's your 21 again, which equals 3. And it's not just in the numerology all the time. A lot of times it shows in the gematria calculator. If you put Kyle Busch, Death, into the gematria calculator, you get hospitalized, which is very interesting. Now, the point of this with gematria is if you would have put this into the gematria calculator weeks ago, it would have still said hospitalized. So it's interesting that that's what's in there when you put his name and death into the gematria calculator. But also, It says economic reset, mark of the beast, the time has come. Now back to the number that he had spoke of in the beginning of that interview. And he went, oh, 6'9". Now, a lot of guys, people know, they laugh about that number we have since we were kids. But the thing is, the people that are in these clubs know exactly what that number represents. Now, maybe he was just joking around, but it's interesting that that number is associated with him. Because as you see in occult and numerology, 6'9" is a profound symbol of cosmic balance, karmic completion, and the union of opposing forces. So think like yin and yang. So I find that also to be very interesting. Another thing I find interesting is how he passed. It was through what they had said was pneumonia that turned into sepsis. The reason why this is interesting to me is I've known of multiple other people recently within the last year, a decent number that have passed because of the same thing. So what is really going on here? Is there anything going on at all? Is this all a coincidence? You guys let me know what you think in the comments.